Hello, my 3 and 4-year-old friends. I have a very special project to share with you this week. Now, we talked about a holiday coming up on Sunday, in fact. Do you remember what it is? Mother's Day. So we are celebrating our mommies, how much we love them and appreciate them. So this art project is for them. Now, mommies, we like flowers. We are a big fan of flowers. So for this special Mother's Day project, we're gonna make mommy a flower. You guys are going to make a tie-dye painted flower and paste all the parts onto this piece of paper to look like a beautiful potted plant for your mommies. Let's take a look at the supplies I'm going to bring you guys. So this one is mine. Now I am going to drop off at your house tomorrow. Nice big piece of paper, except yours is not going to be folded. Please excuse my wrinkly paper. I'm going to bring you a nice big piece of paper and of course the different parts of the flower. We've got the stem and we have the leaves. And of course, we have the flower. Now the flower is made out of a pretty special type of paper. So this type of paper is kind of like it'll absorb the paint in kind of a fun way. So it's not like normal paper, okay? This is like special paper for painting and making tie-dye. So I'm gonna give you this. And I also have a little message that you can glue on your flower pot. And I'll read that, or sing it to you actually a little bit later. It's a little song, a Mother's Day song. So I hope and I assume you guys have paint at your house. I recommend food coloring. It definitely works better that way. But I think you can probably use regular paint too. Now you can do a couple different things. You can take the food coloring and put it in a spray bottle. Brooks, can you bring me that bottle real fast, please? You can put it in a spray bottle and dilute it with some water, and you can spray it on the flower. So here's a spray bottle that if you have something, maybe you have something smaller. That's all I have. And you can, like I said, you could use some water, a little food coloring, dilute it, spray it. And you can spray it on your flower, or you can also use, if you have water droplets, you can also do the same thing where you dilute the food coloring with some water and you drop the droplets of food coloring onto your flower. Or you can just use a paintbrush like I have here, because I don't have too many supplies at my house. So we're working with what we have here. So I only had 3 different types of food coloring. I had purple, pink, and turquoise. And I took those 3 colors and I added a little water to a cup and added some droplets of each color to each cup, and I have paintbrushes. So I'm gonna splatter the paint on my flower, but you guys can do whatever tactic you think is the best for you guys, depending on what supplies you have at your home. Okay, so to paint our flowers with our food coloring, let me move the rest of my supplies out of the way so they don't get painted. And I'm going to bring a little towel or newspaper if you have at home. And all right, let's get to work. The first thing you need to do before you add the paint is you actually need to spray your flower with some water, just plain water to dampen it. It shouldn't rip because it's a special material here, so the water will help it kind of spread out and make some cool designs. Okay, so let's see, what color shall I start with first? I think I'll do purple. Now, if you guys at home have some cool colors, you could mix colors and see what two different colors, when they mix together, what they create. Like if you have red and yellow at home, you can mix them together and see when the 2 colors bleed together, what colors they create. Maybe it would be orange. So see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of splattering my purple with a big paintbrush and watching it as the colors kind of just spread out. Okay, so enough of the purple. I got my turquoise, that's my favorite color. I'm gonna add some droplets of turquoise. Oh, that's looking very pretty. I wish I had more colors in my house. I would make this a complete rainbow flower, but I only have the 3. And okay, let's do the pink now. I may have diluted this a little too much. So this is more of a pastel color. If you want them brighter, of course, just use less water and more food coloring. I just did a couple droplets in each cup. Oh, you see how it's coming along? Look how pretty this is. Those are some pretty colors. All right, I think I'll take a little break from that and let it dry. And I'm gonna get my piece of paper out and I'm gonna start gluing the different parts of the flower. So here we go. Here's my big piece of paper. I've got my glue. If you guys have glue sticks at home, that might work. Maybe even better than the Elmer's glue, but I'm gonna use Elmer's. First thing I need is a red pot. And I don't have it here with me, so give me 1 second. Let me go grab it. Reese, go say hello to my friends.
Hello.
Okay, I'm back. Goodbye. Thank you. All right, I have the red pot, and I'm going to make sure I deliver one of these for you guys too. It's just made out of construction paper, so I'm going to add some glue to the back of my red pot. And I'm going to stick it to the bottom of this piece of paper. Hi.
Your pots.
Okay, there you go. There's the pot for the flower. So let's get the flower stem. I'll add some glue to that. Nice long line of glue. And I'm going to have it growing out of the pot. Okay, you see how I've done that so far, boys and girls? So what does it need now? How about some leaves? Some petals or some leaves. I have 2 right here. I will send you guys with 2 as well. And I'm going to add some glue to those leaves. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay. How about that flower? So the one I just made is still very wet and needs to dry, but I made this one earlier. And it probably would look almost identical to the one I just made. You use the same colors. So I'm going to use some glue, just a little bit, and add our beautiful tie-dye flower to the top of the stem. Take a look. Oh, that's so pretty. And the last thing you need to do is add this little message to the bottom. I'm going to glue it on the pot. And it's a song to the tune of Yankee Doodle Dandy. It's a Mother's Day tune. So perhaps you could sing it to your mommy. I'm going to sing it to you right now. Okay, so it's a tune of Yankee Doodle Dandy. I'll pick some flowers for my mom to make a nice bouquet. I'll give her a smile and a great big hug and say, Happy Mother's Day. Okay. All right, boys and girls. So I will make sure to drop off your supplies tomorrow. And of course, you guys can kind of do what you want with this. It doesn't have to look just like mine. Get creative. You can add other things to your flowers if you want. If you wanted to paint them or add some sparkles or use your imaginations. It doesn't have to look just like mine. Get creative. Make a flower you think your mommy is going to love. Okay, boys and girls, have a great week. Please tell your mommies Happy Mother's Day from me, and I will be dropping off all supplies tomorrow afternoon. Have a lovely, what's today? Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.